Hey, hey, hey. Uh, Good morning. Good morning. I was just watching interesting video. This one, and it's nothing like amazing. I mean, nothing. It's just like a guy is talking about like how much we spend on shit, like on cars. Wonder if my mic working? Yes. So like in UK, average person spends like 450 pounds per month for a car, which is like a week pay for many people. So this is like working a week for just for a car. So if upgrading, if buying a new car means that you have to spend a week, then yeah, that's a bad calculation. It's not worth it, is it? I'm driving actually. I have like multiple cars, so maybe, but like all of them are mine. So we own all of the car, like three cars, and one is like 2017 Kia. One is 1981 Volkswagen camper, and one is Subaru, which is like 20 years old. But it's pretty cool. It's 4x4, kind of small one, but kind of fun. Yeah. So yeah, like if you buy on in credit, if you take credit for a car, like I know like most of my audience don't really care about that because uh, we talk more about IT, but like this is a consequence of spending money, like especially if you have like a family and stuff, and you just like have a job, then buying expensive stuff means that you have to work for it, and especially like something that not something that you go one off and you save and you go one off and you just enjoy it. But when you buy something and pay monthly, month after month after month after month, it costs you something. Yeah, so that was interesting. I kind of liked it. Uh, and yeah, there was actually something else. I just thought about something else, but like I forgot. So yeah, that's the cost of car. Cost of new car is just you have to work for it. And I love this cabin because I'm actually thinking about building a cabin. I've got a piece of land that I'm going to inherit from my parents, or they're gonna sign it out to me. Do you watch Indian movies? I watched maybe two Indian movies in my life, so no. Anything interesting you gonna recommend? I barely watch movies actually. I watch YouTube quite a lot, but I barely watch movies. I don't really know what I was watching recent. Like, what was the most recent movie I was watching? And nothing new actually. Usually I watch like old shit. Yeah. Do you watch Indian movies? Do you enjoy them? I remember like 15 years ago I watched one or two. I think I watched two. And that there was like they were kind of corny for me. There was like a dancing and like they were very like the love things, like which didn't really I didn't really enjoy that much. So no, I don't watch Indian movies. Yeah, as I'm saying, like I watched maybe two, or I'm not sure about one if I finished it. I know I watched one full and one I don't remember. But it was, yeah, it wasn't something that I really enjoyed much or thought about much. It was just like a different type of movie from different country, and sometimes I did that. I love this cabin. Yeah, really lovely. Yeah, so I'm gonna be building a cabin. So I'm kind of looking for ideas, and this is a cool one. Although I want to build like A-frame, so this kind of stuff. So you have like a really tall roof. Frame cabin. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Just more windows. I love this one actually. This is a cool one. Yeah, like I would build slightly bigger one than this one, but like I like this design, and you have this window that you lift. Very lovely. yeah, I think I could live with that. This is AI. Yeah, this is AI, so it's
This
just
is
not
an
much.
A-frame in Canada with
Yeah,
link access.
lovely.
Stick around towards the end for all booking details and more info. Here is your fire pit with some Adirondack chairs, then your cedar hot tub, a chimenea, and
Yeah,
an
they should have
outdoor
cleaned it.
table with a
They
grill.
should have cleaned it,
Inside
wouldn't
now, you have your high vaulted A-frame ceilings. Over on the left is your living room with a wood stove. This is then your dining table with a few free goodies from the host and your guest book. And over in this direction,
Yeah, that would be cool one. Yeah, so that kind of stuff will be cool. Okay, but yeah, I was actually wanting to talk about other stuff. So yeah, I'm just like sometimes I get dragged into things that I really enjoy. But yeah, I'm thinking about building something like that, just bigger, but not as big as the one that we just. Oh, this one is cool. Oh no, this is. Oh, sorry, no, some wrong music. This one has like a upper floor, which is just like a bed. Yeah, I think that's what I would do. Yeah. I will find a good one and build one and record one. Obviously, I will film that because this is just fun. Tiny home and some. Hello, Asby is back. And then what's then? There is a film called Ramayana coming up, which our history you should check the trailer. It's Indian biggest movie till now. Okay, let's try Ramayana. Ramayana trailer. I kind of like history movies, so although like this, yeah. Okay, just check this one. Use headphones for better. Like special effects, you can see that they're crazy. It's like American Marvel style. This is actually from Hollywood. This is like you've got like this dramatic sound like at the beginning of. They shouldn't copy that. This is a bad habit to make that music, that kind of music.
Halt! Who goes there?
Your new king.
This doesn't look very historic to me, you know? Yeah, this looks like a 300 movie, you remember? It wasn't historical. Yeah.
The heavens, the earth, and the netherworld shall have one ultimate ruler.
Yeah, this is a you know, what's the fiction? I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's not history. Looks impressive, like it looks cool. It looks cool.
Whenever the universe faces a severe threat, Lord Vishnu has taken an avatar in order to protect it.
My firstborn.
Some of it looks AI. I don't know, like how do you like this sounded AI.
My firstborn.
Yeah, this sounded actually AI, like.
Ra.
Yeah.
I would gladly sacrifice my life for the welfare of the world.
It's really like is this real movie or is this just AI? Okay, Sony does it, so maybe it's real. Yeah, it's just a fiction.
It is my duty to uphold my father's word, Mother Kaikai.
Just a fiction.
For you, 14 years of exile.
Wonder if I can watch it again.
On the day of our wedding, we made vows to one another.
Our fates are now forever intertwined, and whatever lies before.
Okay, I'm almost sure I'm not gonna watch that. It's not my kind of movie. I don't really watch movies that much, you know. I watch kind of bit of classics, like American classics in in this case. Like nothing really that modern. I don't feel like most of the modern movies are even good. Or any like, yeah, there's not much actually good going on there. And yeah, this is like a fiction, and like it's kind of corny.
I shall accept.
Yeah, and like it's not real. So yeah, like I'm sure it will be entertaining for many people, but like I don't think I would enjoy it much.
Princess of Janasthan, Surpanakha.
I promise Ram will pay for what he did to you, Surpanakha.
Yeah, this sounds actually
Not only will Ram's death be
Yeah.
agonizing,
I don't know, like it's
so will his human.
like AI is making things like really annoying, you know? Because now, like whenever I see this kind of thing, I just see it as fake. Like I feel like this is a bad thing for movies because you know, I know this is you know, they're probably real actors in CGI and stuff. And like I stopped like watching CGI movies. It's just there's really like it's just fake for me. Let's review and talk about the trackcast. Yeah, let's review that.
If Ravan is the ruler of all three realms,
Yeah, okay, yeah. As I'm saying, I'm not gonna watch that. Maybe I should do a review when it's out. But like I'm not doing movie reviews. I can do cabins reviews. Let's do trackcast. But like, was there like much changed in trackcast recently? As is back. Did we actually had any changes? Because I was actually checking code yesterday, and the latest thing I've seen was like 2 weeks old, and I think like within the last 2 weeks I've been speaking about trackcast, and I've been showing the stuff. So like I'm not sure, like I don't remember much progress there. Oh, I like when my terminal is first. P and PM, and what do we have, like start script? Start. Yeah, I'm almost sure there's, and my phone. I left my phone in the other room. So yeah. Okay, you said not yet. So okay, let's not review that. So sorry, as it's back, but like not if there is, and like yeah, as I said, I just left my phone in the other room. I don't want to be going there right now. So no trackcast. Is there like a? Oh yeah, there is another thing. So yesterday, I actually tasked Ranjit, who I'm hiring, I'm paying for, who's my employee, sort of, like we work on stuff. I pay him for some stuff, and hopefully I will be able to pay him more, because there is a agency that I kind of created, which is Pixels and Logic. But like I don't really like, in the end, I don't really like some of the stuff. I think they're not that great. So I gave him a task to like make a new version and think of new version. But like I want it to be like cool. I don't want it to be just like another like AI generated design where it's just like very standard. We should just review and talk about new features. Are there new features? Yeah, Azizbek, if you let me know which features I should review, then I will just grab my phone and play with it. Yeah, so I like, in the end, I don't really enjoy in the end, I don't really enjoy that website as much as I was before, you know? Maybe that's why I'm not really working on it too much. I should actually put more articles, because the latest one is from March. Okay, so the articles are just my shorts or my videos that I actually put through AI, and then like, you know. So as I'm saying, like I don't really enjoy this website. I feel like I don't know. I'm not convinced that this is good enough. So I just like, I gave him like a task to redo it, and we are working on like this kind of design. I don't know, like I will actually see if I enjoy it. And he's from Nepal, so it's a mountainy place. So I asked him like, just think of something in Nepal. I think it's pretty, like, Nepal is actually quite a popular place. If you, I don't know, like it seems like people in Poland in offices, in in corporations, that talk a lot about like Asia, and they actually romanticize Asia a lot. Like, oh, this is so cool, and they, like, everyone is talking about, maybe not everyone, but like if you connect, if you get like 5 people talking by the in the kitchen, while drinking coffee in the office, then like one of them will be talking about going to Asia, or going to, like, even some of them will be talking about going to mountains, and like maybe to Himalayas, and like going to Mount Everest and stuff like that. Crazy people, I would say. Yes, it's probably not easy stuff, and you can die by doing that. But yeah, like I thought like, okay, let's just like look into what we can do. Maybe login, register, and some new features like new UI design and more. Oh, okay, so you created so you made like a new designs. Okay, so let's just go there in a minute. Okay, let's just do this one for now, and then I will go there. Okay, what's this actually? I don't remember removing that. Oh, because that's a package log. I wonder, like, npm star dev npm dev, yeah. The summer, and I'm like, I have a cold. Local host, what's the 5173? 5173. So like he came out with this like mountains, but like it looks again like bit AI, so I'm not sure if I will like it. I like the effect here, so you scroll and it just goes there. It's just like we are working on it, but it's just like an early idea. And I don't like this page turn, and I don't like pixelation there. And this logo is probably like something. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, some of it. So although like it's like this mountain, you go here, and then like you get the page turn. So this is something happened, some clouds, and you went to this mountain, and then there's this mountain again. So you get like this mountain. Yeah, it's here, and then you go there, and it's the same mountain. Yes, let's see if it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. Like you've got 1, 2, and 1 on the side. You've got 2 on the left, and like the top peak. So you get like 4 peaks. Yeah, it's the same. Except maybe, yeah, and there's the mini peak here, and yeah, so it's the same mountain. Okay, so let's. I like it. I like, actually. I think like it's pretty cool. Although there's a couple of things I don't really like. So that would be like the, like the background for the website. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think it's a cool concept. But yeah, we'll see. I just want it to be nice and sexy. I just like. I just don't like want this anymore. I mean, like it's a good website, but like, yeah, I don't know. There are some things that don't really work. I actually, also, although I liked that before, I don't know. Maybe if I because basically now the question is if I should put more money into promoting this website, and this website that I have now is not really convincing me that I want to do that. So maybe the new one, I will actually get it to be worthy. And there is a person here. Cool. There's a fellow on top of that hill. So that's probably you. If you're my customer, you'll get that kind of experience. We go to mountains. So yeah, that's that's a agency. That's a Pixels and Logic, or maybe I'll change the name for it. I don't know. Maybe something really more mountainy. But let's now so there. Okay, so there are new features in Trackcast. Okay, so let me just like grab my phone and I will start testing it. Okay, just 1 second. Just 1 second. I'll be back in 1 minute actually. Let's do a break. I didn't do a break for a while. I used to do longer live streams, so you know it makes sense to have a break. But I will do 1 minute break, and let's just start it now. That's true. Okay, I'm back. Let's just turn on camera. Yeah, okay, so my phone is here. So yeah, this is not something we are worried about now. What we want to do is check the Trackcast. And as Becky's saying that there's stuff going on, there's new stuff there. So what was the latest? Did I not see it actually? Did I not show it on my streams? Let's see. So when was it? Oh, there was quite a lot, but like this says it's 3 months ago in May by me. 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. Something fixed. No, is this 2 files changed? 26 June, but that's by me, so I would remember that. GitHub repo. Oh yeah, that's not the yeah, I've got the other repo. Sorry for that, as expected. So let's just check repo. GitHub Trackcast. Yeah, it even remembers that. Commits, branches, pull requests. There's one closed now. That's 2 weeks ago. Tracking fixes. But that's by me. Do we have any branch that I don't see? View all branches. That's 3 weeks ago. The latest stuff is 2 weeks ago. Is it? Yeah, it doesn't look like there is much going on here. I'm thinking of sending a pull request soon. Oh, okay. So there's no new stuff to review because I know I was actually I was running Trackcast. I can run it actually, so we can see where we are. I can do like my pitch about Trackcast because I think it's a cool project. So let's just show everything step by step, and then I will actually run what we have now. That's on Stitch. So on Stitch, I have a design. So my idea is because I have a cool, sexy, lovely camper that I'm driving around Poland now. I actually fixed it and it's actually being used. So my idea is with this camper, I want to do like a streaming sometimes, or maybe recording and stuff. So I want my initial design was this, where, you know, I want to show like a speedometer, like a map where we are, and maybe a channel logo, and maybe other stuff. And this would be like a mobile app. And then I gave it to Stitch to help me design it, and Stitch is pretty good actually. It's way better than other AI tools for design that I tried, so I kind of like it. Let's just run it. Track cast telemetry, 5 screens. Okay. So basically, like the idea is, you know, you have a splash screen. That's always that's a usual. You know, like I remember like 15 or 20 years ago, like most of the websites would have a splash screen. So you'd press get me to the website, you know, go to website. Now it's not really being done because it's a bad idea. It's just extra click for nothing. But with app we can do that. So this is the design we have now. So the speedometer, and I think the speedometer could be customizable. So as a user, you could just like change your speedometer. Thanks for subscribing, somebody. Good to see you. And if you are new to the channel, subscribe. So yeah, that's a map thing. So this is like a Google Maps maybe, or something else. I don't know. There is a record button, and this is a bit too busy actually at this moment. And there is some live stuff. So maybe that should be slightly different, but that doesn't matter. You know, it's just CSS. We can rearrange things. Yeah. So as is back, if you have new stuff, just arrange, just add it. And then there is a history screen. So like your previous drives. So when you drive, you just record, and this builds your history. So you got like some previous ones. So that's another screen. And you know, racing. I don't know. Maybe some categories of your recordings could be. And then we've got some settings, which is where you set your you know, speedometer thing, you know, or you add your logo maybe, but that would be a premium, you know. We're not gonna do it for free. Some colors, some image of yours. You could set. You will be able to connect it to, say, YouTube or Instagram or wherever you stream. And obviously you can clear data. So that's kind of stuff. I like it. So that's the design. And now let's see where we are with TrackCast. But I think I kind of showed the latest version, but like I'm not sure if everyone's seen it. So we're gonna do P and PM. What was the start? I think that was we do start here. Start. Yeah. So yeah, that's my phone with lots of apps. And now in that phone, we're gonna do Expo. Yep. So the Expo is for testing mobile apps. And with the Expo, I think I already have that app. That's a TrackCast that is loading, and but I probably have to set up Wi-Fi and navigation, and I'm indoors, so the Wi-Fi will not. Sorry, the location will not work very well. But let's see if it's gonna run. Because I actually used to have like sometimes I have problems running it. Logs and an upgrade for Expo is available, but I don't want to be doing upgrade for Expo at this moment. It's not necessary. Yeah, so we are loading here. Maybe I should run it again. Okay, something went wrong. Okay, so let's just try again. Okay, I think here we have to proceed anonymously. Now it's gonna build it. That's good. Okay, so we are moving forward. So that's the screen, splash screen. I think we will have to make it look slightly more like what we have there. What we have in the designs, in the scratch. So now we have like a speedometer, and there is this like it would actually, if I was outside, I think I'm pretty sure it's actually measuring the speed quite well. So, but now I'm indoors and I'm actually not moving. I'm sitting in my chair. So obviously that's not really gonna be doing much. I feel like there is a, yeah, so that's where we are. I think we have a history here. There's just no history yet, but like we also have a settings which looks pretty much as which looks very close to what we had there. Obviously there's some functionality that we have to implement here, but it's pretty good. I think that this is the closest to ready. The home screen, we don't have a splash screen here, but that's fine, you know. It doesn't, oh, I'm moving now. I'm traveling 1 kilometer per hour. Oh, and in settings we probably should have like question if it's miles, or you know, you should have like a toggle miles per hour or kilometers per hour. That's probably something that some people would like to be able to change. And we've got history here and settings, and I wonder like opacity. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so these things are just quite static now. We can't do anything with them. We are tracking state at least, so that's good. There's stuff here I'm pressing. Edit profile. Yeah, okay, so that's just, we still have to implement quite a lot of things here. Yeah, so it's still a work in progress. I think that's a cool project, but it's like my side project a bit. So I'm sure we will finish it at some point. Maybe I will even drive my camper while recording with this app, so that would be cool. Yeah. So that's TrackCast, and I think it's an amazing idea that one day we will get it out there. But I'll just stop it. So yeah, the two products for now that we are working. So that's a agency website for Pixels and Logic, and this. I do have one more project that I'm working, but it's a bit more private-ish, you know. I'm not gonna be bragging because this is for a client, and I'm actually I will be actually redoing my Planero, which is my first project that I started this channel with, and I hope I will manage to get it actually running again properly. And you know, I've got like a plan for campaign to actually sell it, so hopefully I will manage to get some customers for that, because that was I've put like a couple of months into it, you know. Usually I was vibe coding Planero, but then like the harder part of the projects like that, it's not really the hardest part is selling it to customers. It's not really building it, at least for me, you know. For some people it's very hard to build. Some people are good at selling, and for me, I have to find the customers, which is harder part. And I was trying a couple of pushes. I was trying to actually get some, you know, put some money into promotion, and I didn't really. I kind of failed quite badly, I think. So I would have to. I have to fix a couple of things and do another push and put another bunch of money into it and try to actually sell it. So. Maybe give it another chance. So, and if I don't manage to do that, I might actually close that project. I don't know, and just like write it off as a failure, because unfortunately some projects will not really, or maybe it just needs more work and just sticking to it. You know, like I don't know. I will actually think of that project, because yeah, as I'm saying, I've put a lot of effort into it. I think it's pretty good. I think it's I've put a lot of thought into it, and yeah, I think like I shouldn't really give it up like that. So maybe I will give it a couple of more chances and maybe upgrade a couple of things. I know I know contact form is broken, so that's not good, obviously. I can see that there is actually, I think, something with registration. I don't remember actually. So yeah, I wasn't working on it for a while now. And I feel like I will do another 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna grab a breakfast because it's a Wednesday today. I have a work. But okay, before we do that, I was watching. Oh yeah, I was watching a really great presentation yesterday. Unfortunately, it's in Polish, and let's just go to the history. I'll just give you a gist, and I will try to actually. I'm trying to get the guy who did this presentation invited into my channel.
które trzeba liczyć
So
ręcznie.
there was a presentation that this guy was doing. Bardzo ładne. Yeah, so there is this presentation about this this guy is doing, and as I'm saying, I will try to actually invite him to my channel, and it's about history of how many times in the history, like the industry, the IT industry was trying to actually replace all the programmers, get rid of programmers. So there is a bunch of those stories, I guess, like throughout the history, and he's sort of mapping them on the chart. So this is really interesting. Like you can see that, people are obviously trying to get rid of programmers, and they never actually managed to do that. And now it's another try to, it's obviously cheaper not to pay people, especially like skilled people with technology. And probably some of it was even quite recent. You might remember like no code movement, where you would have like those okay, whatever. You would have those tools that would actually, you would make a website just by clicking and not really writing code, which is pretty cool. Actually, it's useful, can be useful. It's not very flexible. So yeah, but this is about like historically how many times, he found like how many times in last 50 years or something someone was trying to replace us. And this is basically on, he's basing it on, let's say Dario Amadei in 2015. He's saying that within 3 to 6 months 90% of the code will be written by AI. And maybe that's the truth. I don't know. I don't measure that. Maybe now all the slop code, there's just so much code being produced that maybe it's even already 90%. Who knows? And within 12 months, filled pretty much all the code. So obviously this was at the beginning of 2025, so probably by now everything is written by AI. And that's not true, because like I do use AI, but maybe 20 or 30% of my code is still written by me. So maybe not 100%. We didn't get there where Dario was hoping for, but maybe we are getting there. I don't know. Oh, this is AI. So yeah, I hope I will actually manage to get this guy on my stream. This is actually in Polish, so he would need to translate it to English. But yeah, super interesting and very popular. Like in one day, 1100 views. So yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, I will actually go and grab a breakfast. And I think like yeah, I hope I will get this guy on my stream. And yeah, have a nice day, guys. Thanks for joining me. It was quite a slow, and I don't feel like I had enough planned for a good stream. But like, I think that we managed to pull it. We managed to get it done. So that's good. So yeah, thanks for coming. Have a nice day. Have a very productive and successful day of programming and whatever. And yeah, see you later. Bye.